How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good time that made us laugh, I'll wave them back. I thought we'd get forever is gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I don't know where this room is going to be. All I know is where we've been and what we've been.
saying, oh, this is my son. Gotta let me so I back up. Just to make it easy, back up. It ain't when we back up. When
And our nominees for Queen were Maria, Tamika, Katria, and Bien. Sorry about that. And ladies and gentlemen, your 262 senior prom queen goes to Katria Poindexter. Come on down, receive. We're gonna have them step out to the middle right there, do a little spotlight dance for 2 or 3 seconds. If you would like to rest your flowers on the speaker, you may. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, big round of applause for the senior prom king and queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to the 262nd graduating class of Central High School. Juby Abraham, Shafika Berry, Ryan Abrams, Ronald Bethia, Sean Acey, Nancy Bien, Bua An, Robin Blank, Eleanor Aron, Richard Blows, Peter Ajak, Aaron Booker, Gabriel Akik, Tina Bonpresser, John Allen, Quinette Bowen, Robert Allen, Francesca Bradley, Jimmy Alvarez, James Brady, entering on your left, Maria Amjed, David Breslin, Catalina Andresi, Corey Brooker, Danielle Andrews, James Brooks, Nicole Armbrister, Alfonso Brown, Brooke Asman, Anisha Brown, Tamar Austin, Siobhan Brown Magum, Stephen Avinger, Shalisa Brunson, Romeo Azakonda, Talia Brunson, Elizabeth Babcock, Jennifer Buai, Subi Babu, Robert Burkett, Bethann Beethoven, Zachary Burkholder, Stacy Balance, Edward Butkovitz, Crystal Banks, Ashley Campbell, Tiffany Baptiste, Indira Campbell, Madeline Barreca, Eric Capers, Malik Bates, Tara Carbonera, Amy Batzel, Jonathan Cartwright, Catherine Belli, Michael Cavalier, Marcella Benesol, Amy Kavanaugh, Andrew Bennett, Rajani Chaco, Jeffrey Bennett, Suzanne Chia. Rizel Berger. Jamie Chen.
Shanti Chen. Naja DeBrest. Nancy Chung. Bethany Deloche. Beulah Chow. Jennifer D'Amelio. Jonathan Christian. Evan Denchev. David Chu. Marquis Dexter. Deming Chung. Ikiese Disanama. Adora Clark. Colin Dickerson. Stephen Clark. Michael Deck. Christina Clayton. Thomas Dixon. Christopher Cobbs. David Doe. Lauren Coleman Hughes. Quado. Darren Coleflesh. Nicole Dogan. Kevin Comer. Jerome Dominguez. Ryan Comer Donley. Kristen Candela. Sydney Dorsey. Tina Costa. Eamon Doherty. Lisa Costello. Daniel Douglas. Diane Cochran. Samla Dura. Amira Cotman. Vance Doyle. Jennifer Coase. Michael Jumwright. Veronica Craig. Ashley Duggar. Amy Kravitz. Will Dunk. Kyla Crawley. Ernika Dunham. Kelly Creighton. Enoch Dawn. Jonathan Chrissy. Jocelyn Edelstein. Selena Cross. Howard Ill. Catherine Crump. Joseph Ellis. Brittany Damer. Lamar Ellis. Catherine Dambach. Karen Elmer. Eitan Denone. Joy Appel. Ambrose Darko. Michael Epperson. Lakeisha Davis. Amanda Esch. Nicholas Evans. Randy Everett, entering on your left.
Eric Everly. Lacey Goodman. Erin Farrell. Craig Gould. Stephanie Fennell. Rachel Gradwell. Carlos Fernandez. Donald Grant. Devra First. Brandy Green. John Finch. Naomi Greenberg. Maria Fiorenza. Matthew Grilli. Danielle Fitzpatrick. Yoha Grissom. Hakeem Flowers. Christina Grossman. Timothy Flynn. Michael Grubb. Colin Ford. Gregory Grutman. Gerda Frasheri. Raina Guy. Elisa Frazier. Hector Guzman. Mikhail Fuller. Van Ha. Rayon Fulton. Ryan Hagman. Kelly Galarza. Emily Heimowitz. Natalie Gamble. Lynn Heimowitz, Stephanie Gargano, Daniel Hallbeck, Lamar Garner, David Hamalian, Shnasana Genkel, Dominique Hankins, Alexander Jiang, Dante Harrington, Antoine Gilbert, Tia Harris, Rihanna Gilchrist, Jing He, Glenn Gleason, Polly Hang, Dominic Glover Williams, Armin Henderson, Michael Goins, Henry Hewitt, Nelson Gonsalves, Hans Ethan Hibbert, Carol Gonzalez, Moni Ni Hin, Michael Hoffler, Sarah Hoffler, Dwight Holliday,
Classy Holmes, Kara Karpink, Stephen Hahn, Jeffrey Kay, Jamira Howard, Barbara Keene, Yasmin Howard, Shapira Keys, Alan Howie, Nihad Cater, Sakina Hubbard, Nancy Code, Scott Hubbard, Bonnie Keene, Kevin Hudson, Christina Kim, Mark Hunt, Shanae Kim, Carolyn Juan, Tanya King, Johnny Yuen, Peter Nast, Brandon Irving, Dreamin' Knoll, Brian Ismail, Jennifer Coe, Janae Jackson, Kyle Kohler, Robin Jackson, Elizabeth Kolodner, Audrey Jean-Jacques, Haseen Corp, Lateef Jefferson, Abraham Cole, Patricia Juden, Chunhan Glad, Jency John, Han Lam, Jimmy John, Joshua Lamena, Nikita John, Joseph Latham, Rena John, Con Lee, Darnell Johnson, Keithu Lee, Derek Johnson, Chiho Lee, Heather Johnson, Chow Lee, Jamira Johnson, Dai Lee, Chelsea Jones, Jefferson Lee, Rachel Jordan, Susan Lee, Stanley Joseph, Jan Lefschitz, Shizi Joy, Truong Lee, Kelly Joyce, Jenny Lee, Eileen Carroll, Tai Lim,
Martin Lipsman, Tamara Mason, Taras Lisachenko, Aswin Matthew, Stephanie Lifshitz, Betsy Matthew, Kristen Lobiondo, Debbie Matthew. Sharon Logan. Marin Matthew. Chanteau Locke. Prince Matthew. Catherine Longshore. Hannah Mateus Carries. Masai Lord. Jonathan McCain. Katie Lorino. Erica McCall. Timothy Lovett. Kristen McCleary. Amelia Lowe. Jasmine McClendon. Nellie Liu. Corinne McHugh. Fook Luck. Tracy McMullen. Drew Lucas. Patrick McQuaid. Pauline Liu. Ashley McCrae. Fook Long. Yusuf Mia. Thomas Long. Christine Medina. Hung Liu. Garnell Mahilia. Ching Li. Christine Menegos. Victor Lee. Gianluca Manella. Robert Liu. Chase Merriweather. Gerald Mackin. Bertrand Michaels. Jonathan Magerman. Dominique Miller. Jennifer McGuire. Jasmine Mobley. Warren Mack. Julio Molina. Kathleen Mansfield. Stacy Montgomery. Christina Marrero. Arnita Moody. Sharifa Marshall. Stephen Moore. Carlos Martinez. Nancy Morriso. Jeffrey Martinez. Jamie Mara. Marinella Mascuti. Blair Morse. John Mullen.
Rebecca Murphy. Shabri Parker. William Murphy. Alexandra Patterson. Maurice Myers. Alexis Patterson. Ali Nabavi. Dustin Paul. Evan Nash. Shorn Penn. Frank Nasir. Gabriel Penn. Eric Navas. Leanna Panikar. Joseph New. Margaret Pang. Philip Ng. Fang Fang. Julie Ngo. Tina Phillip. Lori No. Michael Pichu. Pharaoh Hui. Ashley Pierre. King Nguyen. Jesse Pinero. Vu Nguyen. Jennifer Pinto. Angie Nieves. Erkanda Plaku. Alina Nitsa. Shannon Plush. Kevin Norton. Katria Poindexter. Andrea Orenstein. Tyreek Poole. Olakunle Otorubimi. Brett Preston. Jeffrey Orozco, Sidney Pritchett, Fichette Oud, Crystal Pritchett, Tulin Ozturk, Brian Quash, Regina Page, Caitlin Quinn, Janet Paley, Kathleen Quinlan, Nicholas Palmer, Ashley Quinn, Lisa Perkumchuk, Amina Rahat, Vatikan Kars, Jennifer Radomski, Jigar Patel, Mur Raghupath, Katarzyna Pater, Jennifer Ramos, Michael Rinaldi, Charles Rastetter,
Amina Ray Perrin, Victor Sheplin, Jana Reeves, David Shin, Justin Reeves, Jeremy Scheinfeld, Shannon Reed, Isaac Schomer, Cecily Rendelman, Michael Silver, Stephen Ritchie, Melissa Silverman, Leon Richardson, David Slinger, Ryan Riley, Jonathan Sloan, Rodney Robbins, Annika Smith, Ramon Rodriguez, Angelica Smith, Eric Rogner, Jason Smith, Race Rollins, Andrew Snover, Dennis Ross, Min Song, David Ruff, Dara Soon, Jameel Rush, Leonard Speaks, Deidre Sally, Shanna Spiro, Blessy Sam Cuddy, Ryan Statz, Tasha Sanford, Ashley Stewart, Mark Savage, Lakia Stewart, Kyle Scott, Gintautas Sturbies, Mary Singh, Raquel Stokes, David Sen, Julia Straka, Julia Serbalov, Sin Su, Carly Sergi, Vin Fong Su, Gabriella Shafarenko, Crystal Suh, Richard Shane, David Suh, Stephen Shank, Christopher Sutton, Zorona Sharp, Tamika Swain, Maureen Sharps, Frank Sweet, Stephanie Shedrick,
Kimberly Sylvain, Tony Varugis, Christine Sychek, Andrea Veal, Sylvania Tang, Jenny Velikis, Eldira Tegu, Edlira, Anthony Veneri, Yen Thatch, Karen Berker, Matthew Thomas, Gianna Verrecchio, Jasmine Thompson, Kishwar Vikas, Julian Thompson, Benson Fung, LaRonda Thompson entering from your right, Amy Vu, Nigel Tillman, Stephen Wary, Caitlin Timoney, Elizabeth Wagner, Prashant Termal, Robin Wagner, Craig Connick, Sharnita Walker, Paulie Touch, Monica Walker, Wade Tron, Sylvester Walker, Jeffrey Tron, Alita Gahak, Walton, Meng Tron, Zawi Wang, Jessica Tron, Yantong Wang, Denhuang Tron, Jamie Walker, Warner, excuse me, Con Trin, William Warren, Quang Trong, Maurice Washington, Andrew Tumalo, Darrell Watson, Montez Tyson, Latisha Watson, Amina Ukhtar, Stephanie Watts, Stanislav Baritsky, William Weiss, Debbie Valsen, Jonathan Weldon, Sweta Vanya, Christina Wells, Doris Varghese, Megan West, Stacy West, Dana Wojciechowski,
Khadidra Walker, Marissa Braddock, Wayne Whitfield, Gina Choi, Lauren Whitley, Raven David, Justin Whitlock, William Deadweiler, Zara Wilkinson, Karen Franchetti, Alicia Williams, Candace Gilliard, Christopher Williams, Jonathan Kramer, Jennifer Williams, Gregory Martinez, Marissa Williams, David Morgan, Michael Williams, Matthew Sender, Shakita Williams, Alfred Smith, Tayandra Williams, Adam Solomon, Quinetta Wilmington, Michael Spina, Brian Wilson, David Thomas, Carla Wilson, Daniel Toffee, Sean Wilson, Raquel Velez, Schwinn Wimbish, Jacqueline Cherepinski, Stephanie Wolfinger, Corey Cohen, Ki Wang, Lindsay Cummings, Nina Wang, Matthew Fink, Vien Wang, Andrew Giacomini, Michael Worthy, Jennifer Greenman, Quinnell Worthy, Alyssa Haney, April Wright, David Hines. Antoine Roten. Eric Heisler. Siraj Yassin. Joseph Lout. Nissa Yeager. Daniel Lemoyne. Michael Yeiter. William Lapone. Soka Yin. Luke Lorenz. Jadar Zhang. Alexandra Naughton. Henry Zong. George Nestorenko. Frederick Pinguel. Sean Reisman. Daniel Rosenblum. Zenaida Santos. Vashika Sikh. Shreyans Shah. Daniel Schumann. Elizabeth Fan.
Welcome to the commencement of the 262nd graduating class. Central High School. The ringing of the bell by Con Tring signifies the start of commencement. It is a link to the ongoing traditions of Central High School. The bell that was rung by Con was first rung in 1845 at the first and original of the Central High Schools. The presentation of the class was offered by its sponsor, Mr. Bob Barthelme, 228, and Mr. Sheldon Neff. I would like to please request of everyone in the audience to turn off their cell phones, their beepers, and please keep cameras out of the eyes of people. We are absolutely proud of every single member of the class today. We celebrate the commencement of the 563 graduates of this unbelievably wonderful class, and we hope that you understand that and show everyone that appreciation. I would also like to remind everybody that when we end the ceremony, we will in fact have a recessional. So please, parents, family members, friends, please stay seated until the class has exited the hall. I would like to ask everyone to please take a moment of silence in memory of Dina White, a member of this class, who unfortunately was taken from us this year. So please, a moment of silence if you would. Thank you. And we're very gratified that the White family has joined with us today to celebrate the accomplishments of the class. Thank you. Please welcome to the podium the biggest advocate of Central High School that there is in the School District of Philadelphia, the Superintendent of the Northwest Region, Ms. Linda Grobman.
Good morning, Dr. Pavel, parents, grandparents, guardians, alumni, friends, teachers, staff, and most especially, good morning to the graduates of the class of 262. What a glorious day, and moreover, what a wonderful occasion. It's been my custom at these ceremonies to share a slice of my personal life with the audience. So on Sunday, I have a personal life. On Sunday evening, May 18, 2003, clad in woolen pants, a cashmere sweater, my winter jacket and gloves, I sat on the bleachers in Franklin Field to watch my son graduate from the University of Pennsylvania. My emotions shifted from being the very proud mother and wanting the moment to last forever to feeling cold and freezing and wanting the speeches to go quickly. Well, since this morning we are enjoying this climate-controlled facility, I'll still ensure that I'll keep my remarks brief so that we can expand all of our time for our graduates. At my son's graduation, I listened carefully to Lorene Carey as she offered remarks to the College of Arts and Sciences. Lorene Carey, as you know, wrote the book, The Price of a Child, which was selected as the first book for the Philadelphia Reads campaign. Not only is she a brilliant author, she is a remarkable speaker. Among the many thoughts she shared, Ms. Carey asked the audience to pay tribute to Fred McFeely Rogers, better known as Mr. Rogers. I researched this and found his 2002 commencement address given at Dartmouth College. I was so taken by his remarks that I wish to share a portion of his message. Mr. Rogers said, "Have you heard my favorite story that came from the Seattle Special Olympics? Well, for the 100-yard dash, there were 9 contestants, all of them so-called physically or mentally disabled. All 9 of them assembled at the starting line, and at the sound of the gun, they took off. But not long afterwards, one little boy stumbled and fell and hurt his knee and began to cry. The other 8 children heard him crying. They slowed down, turned around, and ran back to him. Every one of them ran back to him, but one little girl with Down syndrome bent down and kissed the little boy and said, 'This will make it better.' And the little boy got up, and he joined the rest of the runners, linked their arms together, and joyfully walked to the finish line. They all finished the race at the same time. And when they did, everyone in that stadium stood up and clapped and whistled and cheered for a long, long time. People who were there are still telling the story with great delight. And you know why? Because deep down, we know what matters in this life is more than winning for ourselves. What matters is helping others win, too, even if it means slowing down and changing our course now and then." Mr. Rogers then offered a gift that I, too, would like to share. I'd like to give you all an invisible gift, a gift of a silent minute, to think about those who helped you become who you are today. Some of them may be here right now. Some may be far away. Some, like my professor, may even be in heaven. But wherever they are, if they loved you and encouraged you and wanted what was best in life for you, they are right inside yourself. And I believe that you deserve quiet time on this special occasion to devote some thought to them. So let's just take a minute to honor all of those who have cared about us along the way. One silent minute. Whomever you've been thinking about, imagine how grateful they must be that during your silent times, you remember how important they are to you. It's not the honors and the prizes and the fancy outsides of life which ultimately nourish our souls. It's knowing that we can be trusted, that we never have to fear the truth, and that the bedrock of our lives from which we make choices is very good stuff. This graduating class entered Central filled with the promise of a new millennium. This is the class that bridged the 20th, and on September 11, 2001, the lives of the students in this class would change dramatically. And the future, more uncertain than in years before, and yet I continue to hope and dream that the gifts each member of this class possesses will help create a world that is just and true, that understanding, tolerance, respect, and hope will prevail. In closing, I hearken back to the wish that I shared with my son on his graduation, and in the words of the poet and songwriter Bob Dylan, not Rod Stewart, may God bless and keep you. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong, and may you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung. And may you stay forever young. Congratulations, 262.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the very best bell ringer and president this school has seen, Mr. Con Trin.
Whenever I complained about a mishap in my life, he would always say to me in Chinese, "You don't know what it means to struggle." Initially, these words had no impact, but after 17 years of learning and listening, I finally began to realize what he meant. My father came from a land where opportunity was scarce and where freedom was just another dictionary term. 24 years ago, he, along with his wife and children, left a poor Asian village to embark in a small boat for a perilous journey. He left so that he could find a better way of life as an American. Today he sits among you to witness the fruition of his dreams and the reality that is now before him. Welcome, proud parents, friends, alumni, and staff, to the culmination of the 12-year journey of the 262nd graduating class of Central High School. Our commencement. Although each member of our class may not have faced formidable tides and diminutive boats, we still shared one universal hope, the hope that our dreams will one day bear fruit. In the past 4 years, we have watched each other grow and mature as students and as individuals. As your president, I have observed your determination and unity. As your fellow classmate, I have seen your intellectual ability. As your friend, I have felt your humanity. However, the defining trait that sets 262 apart is our desire to help one another. Time and time again, we have stood alongside our friends with help and encouragement. Along with our many successes. Unfortunately, there have been defeats, but we showed that 262 will never lose. On a rainy day at Camp Nakamixon, We showed that despite the weather, our day was not cloudy. We have a special togetherness that kept us winners, and our rainy days full of sunshine. My fellow classmates, as you leave Central to embark on your journey, remember this, that Central gave you the opportunity and the foundation to face the future with confidence. However, you enter a world where people know what it is to struggle, where opportunity is scarce, where homelessness is normalcy and hatred is tolerated. You live in a world where fear conquers individual liberty and where bombs and guns are many times the only means to a goal. You live in a world with endless problems and only few solutions. So here's my mission to you. Take into this far from perfect world everything I see in you. Help one another so that one day you can tell someone you don't know the meaning of struggle. A better world comes one step at a time. And as it says in an old Chinese proverb, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. 262. May every one of you take that first step, and may your journey ever be pleasant. Congratulations, I am proud of you.
Please welcome to the podium to give the salutatory speech, Miss Anna K. Smith.
Eleanor Roosevelt, wife of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, a woman whose efforts revolutionized the role of the First Lady by acting as more than a figurehead, once said, "You gain strength, experience, and confidence by every experience where you really stop to look fear in the face. You must do the thing you cannot do." Early in my 4 years at Central, I found that exceeding your limitations is the signature of success. On my first jaunt downtown on the subway with my Central friends, I faced my fear. As I descended the stairs of Olney Station, I was afraid of the unknown. My friends jeered and called me sheltered because I had never been anywhere without an adult. The dingy platform with its dimmed lights and dark tunnels made the venture all the more nerve-wracking. Because subways operate on both sides of the tracks, I was confused as to what train we would take. By the time it arrived, I was afraid of slipping between the gap that separated the platform from the train. As trivial as this incident seems, I was nervous, but I survived. As a result of this successful adventure, I decided I would travel on the train more often. Had I not taken this step, attractions such as the Philadelphia Art Museum and the Miriam Theater would still be unfamiliar to me. From then on, I used the subway and learned to appreciate the beauty and the culture of the city. Many of us will leave here today with a stronger sense of self and greater determination than when we first entered Central's hallowed halls. We have faced difficult times and fearful situations, but we have overcome them all. Each one of us can testify to the fact that whether our experiences have been good or bad, petty or significant, they have made us stronger and ready to face the world. In life's struggle, it is important that we take the nuggets of faith, hope, and courage from every trial that life sends us. It is in finding the beauty in differences, the strength of perseverance, and the courage from discipline that we prove ourselves worthy to write the next chapter of our lives. We are standing on the threshold of a new beginning. For many of us, college lies ahead, while others will enter various occupations. Wherever our diverse paths lead us, we can look back on our formative years at Central and feel proud, not just of our accomplishments, but also because of the valuable life lessons we learned from our failures, successes, and each other. In addition, there are some things I wish to impart to you. Never forget where you came from, no matter how great you become. Greatness comes when you give back to the community that gave to you. Always have faith in people, but you must always have faith in yourself. It is with courage, faith, and hope that we achieve our goals and make our dreams a reality. Langston Hughes understood the importance of a dream when he wrote this famous verse from his poem entitled Dreams. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. You hold the key to each of your lives. Unlock the door and enter your dream. Congratulations, 262. May you always live your dream.
We are very, very lucky in this place. We have just extraordinary, extraordinary young people. For your pleasure and enjoyment, I would like to ask our string orchestra, the Grammy and internationally acclaimed part of our orchestra, which will be led today by Davis Barnett. Steve Walensky, our instrumental conductor, is not here. He is in Japan, where he has received a Fulbright to study. So Mr. Barnett has kindly agreed to step in and will work with our string orchestra to play Eine kleine Nachtmusik by Mozart. of the orchestra join the class, I would like to call your attention to some of the items that are on the program and to also make some additions to the items on the program. Because of the limitations imposed by printing deadlines and trying to get everything done on time for this day, the information that is in the program is as of the end of the third report. So there are some changes that were made. There are 4 additions to our distinguished list, and these are students who over the 4 years' time have achieved a cumulative average of over 99. And those 4 names are Nancy Chum, Lamar Ellis, Matthew Thomas, and April Wright. Congratulations. For many of you that may not be aware, by the law of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania in 1849, Central was granted the authority to offer every degree that is offered by the University of Pennsylvania. That is why we have in the past, and for those of you that have had the opportunity to see Dr. Sanders in the archives, you will notice that there have been master's degrees given by Central High School. But we can give and are authorized to give every degree from the University of Pennsylvania. So when students do in fact graduate, and today there are students who receive diplomas and there are students who receive a Bachelor of Arts degree. That degree is a cumulative average of over 90 in the 4 years' time, and no failures. There are 4 additions to the degree list. They include Ryan Hagman, Stanley Joseph, Dennis Ross, and Henry John. Congratulations. Please welcome the President of the Student Association, Ms. Jenny Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hold that, please, till the end. Hold on to it, and let's listen to Jenny, please.
Good morning, Central family. 4 years ago, we eagerly entered high school. And now, 4 years later, we anxiously await the end of our journey. How quickly time has passed. As timid freshmen, we came together with trepidation. As sophomores, we wanted to explore the unknown. As juniors, we were astounded by the many decisions looming ahead. And as seniors, it seemed like this road would never end. As we take our last steps together, I feel a sense of overwhelming nostalgia. Just thinking about saying goodbye makes me want to have one more day at Central, my second home. The students, teachers, administrators, staff, and alumni were our extended family. We laughed together, we cried together, we won and we lost, and we learned together. Not only were we taught as a class, but we were also nurtured as individuals and taught to respect one another, like siblings with opposing views who still got along. Together, we matured from the awkward teenagers to the young adults before you here today. So in a sense, 262's graduation is more than the end of a journey. It is also a new beginning for our Central family. Parents will have to watch their children leave to live on their own. Teachers will have to start their lessons. Teachers will have to start their lessons with new students. Administrators will greet and orient an incoming freshman class. But the Central family can feel proud that they have given us the tools to face the challenges ahead. After today, many of us will go off in separate directions. There will be successes and there will be disappointments. However, no matter where we go in life, one thing that will remain constant is that our Central experience will tie us together. We will forever be 262. Central family, our own families, friends. In the words of our school song, Dear High, Dear Central High, thy memories never die. Congratulations, 262, and good luck.
To offer the valedictory address, please welcome Miss Nancy Cove.
Good morning, Dr. Pavel, friends, family, alumni, honored guests, and fellow classmates of 262. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Those friends thou hast, and their adoption tried, grapple them unto thy soul with hoops of steel. Take each man's censure, but reserve thy judgment. And this, above all, to thine own self be true. And it must follow, as the night the day, thou canst not then be false to any man. In Shakespeare's Hamlet, Polonius gave this advice to his son Laertes, who was returning to his university in Paris. I too give you this counsel, as you are about to embark on your journey toward a new and exciting destination. During our 4 years at Central, we learned the lessons of life. We discovered how to appreciate the individuality and the differences in us all. We learned that narrow viewpoints can widen and expand. We faced adversity, circumvented obstacles, crossed barriers of impossibility, and stepped a little closer to realizing our dreams. Our lives grew more complex as our vision saw not only black and white, but also gray. We forged a bond, and we brought life and energy into the greatest combination of numbers, 262. Together, we experienced the rewards of success and the disappointment of defeat. But through it all, we never succumbed to the possibility that we might fail. Whether our nation suffered a crushing blow on 9/11, or whether we experienced the personal loss of a classmate, 262 showed unity and strength. We grew up, and we did it as a class. With maturity came the strength that was needed to pursue our dreams with passion and confidence. What made us unique were our aspirations, our ambitions, and our drive. Central cultivated and refined these innate dreams and made them possible to achieve. That is the secret to Central. Students are not just taught academic subjects. They are encouraged to become leaders. Anglo-Irish author Oscar Wilde summed it up well when he said, "We can have in life but one great experience at best. And the secret of life is to reproduce that experience as often as possible." I challenge you, 262, to pass on the wisdom we have gained, to restore morals and values, to achieve peace, to value knowledge, to become citizens of the world and contribute to the good of society. In short, I want us to make the world a little more like Central. In our quest to achieve these goals, and on our journey toward realizing our own personal dreams, we cannot forget those that have been there to support us. Thank you to our families, friends, and teachers for their encouragement, inspiration, and guidance. 262, the future awaits you. You have been given the light to illuminate your way through the perilous path, but your journey has only just begun. Congratulations on your success and all that you have achieved. I wish you all the best of luck. Great things are expected of you, 262.
The overwhelming emotion. The overwhelming emotion felt by all four of our student speakers is one of extraordinary relief, because they were scared, but they did extraordinarily well. I'd like all four speakers to stand. We come to a part of the program. Come on. We come to a part of the program which some may say, but this is a class that is extraordinary. This class has generated, without dealing with the awards and prizes that are about to be awarded, this class has obtained, according to the latest estimates, subjects to change every day, $14.4 million in scholarships, awards, and prizes. Many of them were given out at our awards assembly on June 5th. And obviously, still more will be given today. So please welcome, for the presentation of our alumni prizes, both our current and past presidents of the Associated Alumni of Central High School. The past president, Mr. Stephen Green, Esquire, of the 214th class, and our newly installed president, Mr. Richard Prinz, of the 212th class.
Greetings from a member of one of Central's greatest classes to the members of another. We are here as alumni, of course, to celebrate your accomplishments now and in the future. And joining us today, just as an example, and the ones I can see, are past presidents Ted Rothman, Horace Stern, Jay Gottlieb, Leonard Senker, in whose name an award has been endowed. Steve Gross is here. I don't see Steve. There he is. Steve Gross has also endowed an award. And by the way, Steve is currently assisting 4 Central graduates with their college expenses and has assisted over 60 since he began his program. Dick Prinz and I speak for over 16,000 members of the Associated Alumni who preceded you in saying, welcome to our ranks. We are pleased to have you with us and invite you to join in our efforts to preserve Central High School as a, phrase I coined, citadel of opportunity and aspiration. That may sound corny, but it's true. We are proud that you have followed in the great tradition of academic excellence, extracurricular commitment, and the development or advancement of a social conscience. You have done well. We hope and expect that as you make your way, you will also do good. The process we are about to begin may not name every member of the 262nd class, but it honors all of you. By giving prizes and awards to your classmates, we actually say that all of you are winners. All of you are special. We also reaffirm the deep love, gratitude, and commitment to our school that are reflected in the generosity who endowed these gifts. Your 4 years at Central end today, but the experience and its memories will be with you always. We hope that you too will give back in some way to your school and to your community. And now, let the process begin. I will identify the award and name the winner, who will come up, and Dick will bestow the award as contained in the envelope, and then we will switch positions. The Alumni Scholarship this year is given in honor of Gerald Cates of the 194th class, and the winner is Darren Colflesh. The Mary Jane Skelton Endowment, Lindsay Cummings. The Philip Batzer Prize, Shanae Kim. The 146th Class Scholarship, Ching Lee. This is the only time we get exercise. The 181st Class Scholarship, Kiem Nguyen. The Albert Sachs Memorial Scholarship, Raven David. The Associated Alumni Temple University Scholarship, Kan Lee. The Miriam P. Webb Memorial Scholarship, Andrew Giacomini. The Frank Zoll Memorial Scholarship, Jonathan Kramer. The Stephen L. Gross Award, referred to earlier, goes to 5 students: Shafika Berry, Kevin Hudson, Driyama Knoll, Angie Nieves, and Christine Shadek. The Nathan Horrow Award, Patricia Juden. The Peter E. Smith Scholarship, Vishay Au. The Schlesinger Award, Beulah Chow. The Alfred W. Haas Memorial Fund Class of 32 prize goes to 2 students, Stephanie Fennell and Eva Denchiva. The Stephanie Elfman Scholarship Award, Sydney Pritchett. The Dunham Brothers Scholarship goes to 2 students, Jamie Mora and Kishwar Vikas. The Dr. Howard Carlisle Memorial Award goes to Elizabeth Wagner. The winner of the Robert G. Putzel Scholarship, 3 winners, Jency John, Jenny Lee, and Dawei Wang. The John Weaver First Honor Prize, #1 student in class, Nancy Cove. The 156th Class Scholastic Honor Award, 3 students, Nancy Cove, Robin Blanc, and Jing He. The 150th Class Prize to the person who was usually over my right shoulder playing in the orchestra when I was on stage, Raquel Velez. The Barnwell Award, 2 students have won this, Jenny Lee and Con Trin. The Robert Ellis Thompson Honor Prizes go to 4 students, Brandy Everett, Marie Fiorenza, William Murphy, and Charnita Walker. The William Nassau Honor Award, LaRonda Thompson. The Adolph Saltzman Memorial Prize, Stacy West. The Malvin Goodman Honor Award, Yusuf Maya. The Todd Adam Sheckman Memorial Honor Award, Marinella Mascuti. The Leonard B. Finkelstein Award, Jenny Velikas. The Theodore G. Rothman Class 205th Class Award, Chase Merriweather. The Lewis C. Marsh 195th Class Memorial Award, Drew Lucas and Sin Su. The Edward Carrott Memorial Prize is awarded to 2 students, Nina Wong and Nancy Morriso. The James R. Roebuck Senior Oratorical Prizes go to 3 people, Elizabeth Tom, Julian Thompson, and Quinette Bowen. Please remain here because they also received the Maxwell Pestco Awards for Oratory, Elizabeth Tom, Julian Thompson, and Quinette Bowen. The English Award, Nancy Cove. The Dr. Stephen M. Angert Memorial Prize for English Literature, Riesel Berger. George J. Brennan Journalism Prize, Kishwer Vikas. The Shakespeare Prize is awarded to Nihad Kader. John L. Haney Poetry Prize, Fred Pinguel. It's in the mail, Fred. The John L. Haney English Philology Prize to two students, Julia Serbulov and Isaac Schomer. The Simon Gratz English Prize. This is not awarded by the Simon Gratz High School. Deborah First. The William M. Disharoon Prize for Creative Writing, Shafika Berry. The Drama Prize goes to Nicole Armbruster. The Dr. S. Weir Newmayer Prize is awarded to James Brady. James also gets the award for having the best press agent. Deservedly so. Harry Capuston Poetry Prize, Amina Ray Perrin. The George H. Cliff Prize, Zenaida Santos. Burton H. Barsky English Prize, Beulah Chow. The A. Clyde Schock Mathematics Award, Con Trin. Okay. The Daniel W. Grafley Mathematics Prize, George Nestorenko. John Scott Keene 126th Class Mathematics Prize, Con Trin. The Dr. Richard D. Hofferman Memorial Prize for Mathematics, George Nestorenko. The Milton Brooks Mathematics Award, Jonathan Kramer. The Alexander Kravitz Mathematics Award goes to David Hines. The winner of the 162nd Class Prize in Computer Science is Michael Yader. Yader, I've been corrected. The David Kevlis Memorial Prize in Mathematics, Kiem Yen. The Language Award goes to Eitan Danon. The Edward Ziegler Davis German Prize, George Nestorenko. The George Stewart Latin Prize, Jonathan Kramer. The Stanley Laurie Sloan Hebrew Prize is awarded to 3 students. Riesel Berger for proficiency. Edward Butkovitz for commitment. and Deborah First for all around. Mr. Prinz will now assume the podium.
Okay. The Alexander Dallas Space Science Prize to David Thomas. The Henry F. Goldsmith Chemistry Prize to Isaac Schomer. The Elihu Thompson Chemistry Prize to Nancy Cove. The Richard Kramer Science Prize to George Nestorenko. William J. Moore Jr. Physical Science Prize to Lynn Heimowitz. Jane and Marie Seltzer Award to Robin Blank. The Edward Salvucci Prize in Biochemistry to Dustin Paul. The Harry N. Blum Science Prize to Catherine Crump. The Dr. Fred M. Hofkin Award to James Brady. The Gwen and Adolph Kaplan Social Studies Award to Betsy Matthews. The Bar Free American History Prize to Zenaida Santos. The Theodore L. Paulin 221st Class Memorial Prize to James Brady. The Robert Wayne Clark 154th Class Prize to Kristen Candello. The Robert E. Pattison 55th Class Award to Shalisa Brunson. The 185th Class Memorial Peace Prize to Justin Whitlock. The Daniel D. Ellick Memorial Prize to Reisel Berger. The Asian Studies Prize to Con Lee. The 139th Class Memorial Award to Julian Thompson. The Amor Gosfield Economics Prizes, 2 prizes to Victor Shepelin and Isaac Schomer. The Dr. Leonard Krinsky Award to Emily Heimlitz. The Art and Music Award to Daniel Toffey. The Bernard Barkin Memorial Music Prize to Michael Spina. The Hamlet M. Geitels Art Prize to Hannah Mateus Carey. The 176th Class Art Award to Sharifa Marshall. The Benjamin D. Bernstein Art Prize to Iman Doherty. The Carl M. Johnson Memorial Prize in Performing Arts to Karen Franchetti. The Harold and Jacqueline Katz Music Award to Gregory Martinez. The Harvey Vingard Art Prize to Amelia Lowe. The David Glenn Rosenbaum Award 189th class to Robin Blank. The Louis Levin Memorial Art Prize to Elizabeth Tan. The Bernard Harmon Memorial Art Award to Hannah Mateus Karras. The Athletics Award to Alfred Smith. The Anthony and Ethel Magaziner Athletic Prize to Catherine Longshore. The Dr. Meyer D. Gansky Prize of the 146th class to William Deadweiler. The Honorable G. Fred DeBona Athletic Prize of the 160th class to Reisel Berger. The Manuel 142nd class and Catherine Sion Prize to Eric Heisler. The Meyer and Mildred S. Silverman Athletic Prize to two individuals, Stephanie Fennell and Garnell Mejia. The Stephen M. Shulman Memorial Award to Zenaida Santos. The Edward Stewart Fenkel Citizenship Award to Eric Novis. Eric Novis. The A. David Lundy Human Relations Award to Murren Matthew. The Harold Wallace Rosenthal Peace Prize to Kristen Candello. The Isidore Carroll Service Award to Sarah Hoffler. The Norman N. Rice Award to David Morgan. The A. Leonard Senker Prize to Audrey Jean-Jacques. The 194th Class Prize to Joseph New. The Arthur Huff Fawcett Citizenship Prize to Daniel Halbach. The 224th Class Prize in honor of Dr. Howard Carlisle, 12th President of Central High School, to Mikhail Fuller. The Samuel and Esther Golden Counselor Aid Award to Lauren Whitley. Perry Walensky Citizenship Award to Julian Thompson. The Sidney J. Katz Prize to Anakai Smith. Bennett I. Solomon Award to Emily Heimovitz. The Francis and Herbert V. Kolaski Award to Eitan Denome. The William H. Kresh 140th Class Memorial Award to Luke Lorenz. The Iris S. Miller Award to Rena John. The Rose Conway Memorial Award to Frederick Pinguel. The 203rd Class Prize to Jennifer Ramos. The Ennis Cosby Memorial Award to Raquel Stokes. The Harry Lohr 194th Class Memorial Prize to two individuals, Amy Kravitz and Melissa Silverman. The Benjamin Kuby Irv Perlman 185th Class 50th Reunion Award to individuals Maria Amjad and William Weiss. Eugene Bloomfield Scholarship to Amelia Lowe. The Charles B. Sloan Memorial Prize to three individuals, Peter Ajak, Gabriel Akik, and Abraham Hua. And the William B. Curry Senior Award for the 125th Class to Eric Heisler.
There are more, so bear with it. Little stretch, and we'll be fine. On a private notice, just to somebody who I know is sitting here, Mary Yee, I thank you. Please welcome to the podium three people without whom our school absolutely could not function, to award other prizes that we have that we consider very important and that we do award at graduation. Please welcome our three assistant principals, Mrs. Jackie Betoff, Mrs. Adrienne Chu, and Mr. Reg Spear.
Good morning, and congratulations, 262. I am honored to read the following names of students who are recipients of achievement awards and scholarships. The first award is the Language Award. It is for French for the highest academic achievement, and it goes to Elizabeth Wagner. Next is the Spanish Award for the highest academic achievement in Spanish, and that goes to Etan Dannon. The Frank Beccari Award for Excellence in Italian, Gerta Fascieri. The Joseph Spicer Award for Excellence in Academics in English, Marissa Braddock. Math, Stacy Montgomery. Social Studies, Jamira Howard. And Foreign Language, Tamika Swain. The The following students have been recognized as finalists in the National Achievement and/or National Merit Scholarship Competition. They rank in the top 0.5% of all students in the appropriate competition. As I read your names, please stand. Please hold all applause until the entire list is read. Robin Blanc, James Brady, Amy Kravitz, Matthew Fink, Jamira Howard, Audrey Jean-Jacques, Jonathan Kramer, George Nestorenko, Alexandra Patterson, Daniel Schumann, Andrew Snover, and Julian Thompson. Thank you. The next is the Omen Scholarship to Drexel University, and that goes to Jerome Dominguez and Eric Everly. The Robert C. Byrd Honor Scholarship for recognition of academic achievement, Andrew Giacomi, Lynn Hamowitz, and Andrew Cove. The next award is the Simon Guggenheim Scholarship Award. Simon Guggenheim of the 87th graduating class bequeathed to Central High School a sum of money for scholarship to go to the assistance of members of each graduating class who show fine promise and enable them to pursue higher education in any field. He did this to express in the solemn form of a testament the affection and regard I have always held for my school and in my appreciation of the education I received there. The following recipients are Robin Blanc, Francesca Bradley, James Brady, Eula Chow, Eton Dannon, Raven David, Stephanie Fennell, Jing He, Jensi John, Shang Lai, Jenny Lee, Jeffrey Martinez, Betsy Mathau, George Nestorenko, Lori No, Alexandra Patterson, Isaac Schomer, and Sweta Vania. And finally, 262, I would like to leave you with this. May we all learn to honor our memories, doing them justice by having an attitude of gratitude for what was lived fully in any given moment. And then, may we live fully in the present moment and be grateful for what we have. What is unfolding as perhaps the most glorious moment in time. 262, good luck, and enjoy all your moments to come. Thank you.
Good morning. The Dina White Scholarship Award for Excellence in Writing and Commitment to the Arts Community, Quinette Bowen. The Albert H. Smythe Scholarship for Excellence in Scholarship to Nancy Cove and Lamar Ellis. I'm going to read the Gold Barnwell list now. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing, and please hold your applause until the entire list has been read. Catalina Andrezzi, Lamar Austin, Elizabeth Babcock, Reisel Berger, Robin Blank, Francesca Bradley, James Brady, Robert Burkett, Edward Butkevitz, Beulah Chow, David Chu, Lauren Coleman Hughes, Darren Coleflesh, Kristen Condello, Eitan Danan, Lakeisha Davis, EKSA Diasonoma, Ashley Duggar, Lamar Ellis, Amanda Esch, Stephanie Fennell, Deborah First, Stace Hannah Genkill, Michael Goins, Emily Heimowitz, Lynn Heimowitz, Jing He, Alan Howard, Jency John, Nihad Kader, Nancy Code, Shanae Kim, Chin Han Lai, Han Lam, Joshua Lamena, Jenny Lee, Stephanie Levshitz, Katie Lorino, Timothy Lovett, Drew Lucas, Robert Liv, Jeffrey Martinez, Betsy Matthew, Hannah Matthews Carries, Corinne McHugh, Christine Medina, Garneld Mejia, Chase Merriweather, Stacy Montgomery, Rebecca Murphy, Eric Navas, Philip Ng, Lori No, Kiem Nguyen, Vika U, Regina Page, Katarzyna Potter, Alexandra Patterson, Dustin Paul, Jennifer Pinto, Sydney Pritchett, Shannon Reed, Mary Sang, Julia Serbalov, Victor Shepelin, Isaac Schomer, Anika Smith, Min Sung, Julia Straka, Sin Su, Kimberly Sylvain, Christine Sadek, Sylvania Tang, Eldira Tagu, Matthew Thomas, Meng Tran, Tien Hong Tran, Con Trin, Debbie Valsam, Swetovania, Doris Varghese, Jenny Velkis, Anthony Veneri, Kishwar Vikas, Tu Vu, Elizabeth Wagner, Yan Tong Wang, Jamie Warner, William Weiss, Christina Wells, Stacy West, Wayne Whitfield, Brian Wilson, Nina Wong, Vien Wong, Raven David, David Morgan, David Thomas, Lindsay Cummings, Matthew Fink, Andrew Kamini, Elisa Haney, Daniel Lemoyne, Alexandra Norton, George Nestorenko, Zenaida Santos, Daniel Schumann. Is achieved when a student has all A's and B's for their 4 years at Central High School. The Etta Spivak Award. The Etta Spivak Award is given in memory of Miss Antoinette Spivak, the senior secretary of Central High School, who passed away in the fall of 1988. It is given to the student who has exhibited, to the best of his or her ability, the same selfless devotion, consistency of effort, excellence in work, and consideration of others that personified Mrs. Spivak. And the award goes to Crystal Pritchett. Marvin Mosley Award. The Marvin Mosley Award is given in the memory of Mr. Marvin Mosley, lead NTA at Central High School, who passed away in the fall of 1989. It is given to the student who best exemplifies Mr. Mosley's characteristics of cooperation, compassion, and understanding. The recipient of this award has also shown the capacity to go the extra mile with grace, efficiency, and empathy. And the award goes to Arnita Moody. Rainman Award, named in the honor of the president of the home and school for 7 years, given by her family to the student who has given selflessly on behalf of the students and staff of Central High School. And the award goes to Robin Blank. The following list of the students who have shown 4 years of perfect attendance at Central High School. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing, and would everyone please hold their applause. Catherine Belli, Shiji Joy, Chun Hong Lai, Daniel Lemoyne, Jenny Lee, Sai Lim, Victor Lai, Chase Merriweather, David Morgan, Pharaoh Nguyen, Mary Sang, Michael Spina, Vin Hong Su, Doris Varghese, Jenny Velkis, Sylvester Walker, Will Weiss, Christina Wells, Stacy West, Michael Williams, Stephanie Wolfinger.
There are more. The following students have 5 years of perfect attendance: Thomas Luang and Benson Bang. But there's another. A student with 6 years of perfect attendance, Katarzyna Patter. How about 2 with 7 years of perfect attendance, Garnell Mejia and Dustin Paul. Perfect attendance. Yes? Rajani Chaco and Tamika Swain. Perfect attendance. Min Sang. Yeah, 10. And more than one. The following students have 10 years of perfect attendance. Warren Mack, Philip Bing, Jagar Patel, and Stephanie Watts. Sin Su. Neither had to be one, didn't you? 12 years perfect attendance. Mikael Full. So there can't be more, right? But there's one more. The following student has 13 years of perfect attendance. Stephanie Gargano. President's Awards. These awards are presented to students indicated for special contributions to Central High School. Each in his or her own right has significantly achieved excellence in either scholarship, athletics, spirit, compassion, leadership, or service. Each has shown qualities of diligence, love of Central High School, and the ability to contribute to make the class experience better for everyone. The following are winners of the President's Award: Jeffrey Bennett, James Brady, Corey Cohen, Lisa Costello, Raven David, Mikhail Fuller, Raina Guy, Armand Henderson, Rodney Robbins, Julia Serbalov, Zorona Sharp, Crystal Su, and Raquel Velez. And a recognition to the set of officers who have worked consistently and diligently to truly make the class experience as fun as possible: Maria Amjad, Daniel Hallback, Eric Heisler, Nihad Khadar, Jenny Lee, Aswin Matthew, Mel Silverman, Con Trent, Will Weiss, and Justin Whitlock. We're at that moment, the last prize of our award. The traditional reading of the top 10 ranking of the 262nd graduating class at Central High School. And I'll read them from 10th to 1st, and I doubt there'll be many surprises, but I hope we'll recognize their excellence nevertheless. If I could have them stand, number 10, Da Wei Wang. Actually, they need to come up. Meet Mrs. Betup. Number 9, Betsy Matthew. Number 8, Zenaida Santos. 7, Con Trin. 6, Isaac Schomer. 5, Laurie No. 4, Sweta Vanya. 3, Ching Hee. 2, Robin Blanc. 'Total shock to everyone, number 1, Nancy Cove. Congratulations, and congratulations, 260.
As they say, don't you wish you had Stephanie Gargano's genes? 13 years of perfect attendance, that means no measles, no mumps, all that kind of stuff. It's unbelievable. Way to go, Eileen. I have something that is not on the program. And this is both personal and professional privilege. We have the opportunity to make a special presentation, and I would like to take that opportunity right now to give out an honorary diploma. There is a person that has been with this class every day, has been in school every day, has gone to classes every day, but is not 17 or 18 years old. This has been an individual who has added to Central High School, and it is my distinct pleasure to recognize and award an honorary diploma to Miss Sandy Powell. Some people that it is truly our blessing to have our paths cross. So, the caterpillar asks Alice, "And who are you?" Alice replies, "I hardly know, sir. At least I know who I was when I got up this morning, but I think that I must have changed several times since then. Socrates taught that the unexamined life is not worth living. And Mark Twain stated that experience is the name that we give to our mistakes. You, and you, as the 262nd graduating class of Central High School, illustrate all three statements. each of you has changed several times since we first met each other on a warm, but believe it or not, dry evening 4 years ago at orientation. Each of you has examined life through the microscope of minutia and a telescope of major events. Often, each of you looked inside, questioned, and reassessed yourself as different people and additional knowledge entered your life. Each of you had to face how you would deal with tragedy as well as with triumph. And each of you, as we all do, has certainly made mistakes. A definition of poetry that I especially like is one which states that poetry is the expression of freedom within the bounds of convention. Central has established that framework, but instead of it being rigid, it is more like a semi-permeable membrane, able to change shape and texture. You explored the freedom within the boundaries and constantly pushed to move beyond them. Never being satisfied with imposed or artificial limits. As you approach this final chapter of your stay at Central, we must again ask the question of what makes Central different. I often hear concepts such as best or elite, but my dilemma is I don't think people are intrinsically better than others. But as you have often heard me say, some have a greater responsibility to make a contribution. You have the gift of a mind, the benefit of excellent academic preparation, and you will be the leaders of tomorrow. But that is not enough. The value system that is inherent in a Central education emphasizes a respect for ambiguity tempered with an understanding of tolerance. It mandates intellectual integrity, and it includes an acceptance that what goes on outside of the classroom is just as important as the content of a given lesson. It is this creation of an atmosphere where risk can be taken, where learning occurs from mistakes, and where listening and then thinking about all points of view is crucial. So our responsibility is to create this framework, to establish a testing ground, to get you to ask the questions, not to provide the answers. It's easy to teach facts. It's harder to relate them to life. And it is even more difficult to pose open-ended questions and expose oneself to debate, thought, change, and risk. Understand clearly that the purpose of all the accumulated facts, theorems, papers, tests has been to challenge your intellect and to infuse you with the means of asking questions and creating choices. To be the product of a Central education is to understand the difference between knowledge and wisdom, as well as the difference between facts and vision. Wisdom is the ability to accept one's limitations and to make the most of one's potential, to understand that the secret to learning is to digest what we ingest. To see life properly, we need bifocals, the distance lenses for searching for its possibilities, and the reading lenses for noting its realities. Think in new ways. Utilize a novel approach. Redefine who has worth as a friend and who is self-serving. Look for wisdom, not merely knowledge. My challenge to each of you is to first understand yourself and then understand your obligation to change society. Do not accept the cynicism and corruption that you see on the front pages of our daily newspapers, but instead become the sculptor who creates beauty out of the raw materials in her possession. You have a special responsibility to not fall victim to the temptation of media manipulation and only create your own particular piece of the pie. Instead, you must accept the mandate to work to create peace between different points of view. More than any other, your class lives diversity and understands that differences do not separate, but only serve to make life more vibrant and interesting. Each of you was born with that special blessing, a thing that only God can give you, a mind that is able to discern. Use it. And when the caterpillar asks you, "And who are you?" respond with great pride and understanding, "I am a graduate of the 262nd class of Central High School." Congratulations. Hold it for a little while. Just hold on for a little while longer. We got some things that have to be done. There are a number of people who have contributed to this commencement, and I need to thank them. Obviously, Mr. Barthelme, Mr. Neff, assistant principals, Mrs. Minnick, Mrs. Diano, Mr. Greco, who puts this together, Mrs. Kretschmar, Mrs. Geiger, who's done a phenomenal job with our speeches, our alumni, Mr. Barnett, the entire phys ed department, and the entire counseling staff. There are 7 floral arrangements on the stage. When the ceremonies are over, I would like the families of the following to please gratefully and with my best wishes to them accept the floral arrangements. The families of Jenny Greenman, David Rosenblum, Stephanie Gargano, Aaron Booker, Indira Campbell, Ashley McCrae, and Deidre Sala. Would you please, when we're done? Mr. Trin, are you ready? Stand your classmates up. Ladies and gentlemen, by the authority conferred by the Legislature of Pennsylvania upon the School Reform Commission of the School District of Philadelphia, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Arts and to all the rights and privileges here and elsewhere pertaining to that honorable degree, in token of which I give your president his diploma, signed and sealed by the president and secretary of the faculty, the CEO of the School District of Philadelphia, and the president and secretary of the School Reform Commission. I now pronounce you graduates of the 260th faculty, I congratulate you on this achievement, and on behalf of the faculty, convey our best wishes. Would our officers of our of our graduated class, please come forward. Please join these officers, our class, our alumni, as the strings and Miss Mabel Lee lead us in the school song. Remember, when we are done, parents, friends, take seats. They're going out first. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, please stand.